the Clover Stitchers. I'm Jen.
And I'm Alexis. Welcome to our second floss tube.
Yay, number 2.
Woohoo, we made it.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to start with our stitching that we've worked on. And I'm going to start because I have finishes. Yep, finishes. Not just 1, but 2.
Jealous.
So the first one is Candypop Bat by Bad Stitches. And it's on Stitching Kitten Evil Queen with the DMC that was called for. And I had it in a bag by Handmade by Melissa Coons of Rusty Hinge Stitchery, sold by Millennial Fabrics. And it's 7 o'clock now. I have no idea how I'm going to finish it. I thought about it being a small for an exchange, but I really like it, so I'm going to keep it.
Oh, you know what? Me and all my finishing supplies. Maybe you should get like a little...
I have some of those. I bought them at Hobby Lobby.
Yes. Yes, Hobby
So that's
Lobby.
a good idea.
Maybe something like that.
Right, and then my second finish is by the Witchy Stitcher, and it's Book of Spells. Is that in the Book of Spells bookmark? This was actually a start and a finish. I started it on the 6th and finished it last night. I will be giving this to my mom for her birthday, which is tomorrow. But at first I have to figure out how to finish it. There are some instructions in the book. It came in this book by the Witchy Stitcher. That's her newest release, and it's an excellent book with lots of good patterns and tips and tricks. So hopefully I'll be able to show it as a bookmark next time. But the stitching is all done, so yay.
And you got that book from the library, right?
Yes, my mom came home from the library with it and said, "This looks like something that you might like." And I said, "Yeah, I follow her. I'm actually on her Patreon." And then she said, "I really like this bookmark," and pointed at the bookmark. So I took that as a hint to make it. And the fabric was Millennial Fabric 18 count Ada Hearthstone.
Your mom's really going to like that.
I know, I really like it too. I might have to make another one.
Happy birthday, Michelle. Well, I did have one finish. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes. So we are going to the Barefoot Retreat in 2.5 weeks. And my small, I had this little oyster shell that I found at an estate sale, and it was an ashtray, but I turned it into a little pen keep, and I sewed a pearl inside after I did a little cross stitch from just a random pattern that I found in one of my books. So I hope whoever gets it enjoys it, but I'm going to put some needles in there too. And don't know what else I'm going to put with it, but I have to find a bag for it too, so somebody knows that it's, you know, an oyster shell.
All right, so now we'll get on with what we have been stitching on. All right, so the last time I hadn't actually started this yet, but I had kitted it up, so I counted it in my whip parade. And it is Valentine's Day Quaker by Primrose Cottage. And this is how far I've gotten on it. I really like it. I think it's really cute, and I love the colors. It's on blush, 32 count linen, and I'm using the called for Ripe Melon Classic Colorworks thread.
That looks really good.
I like it, and it's nice because you're not switching threads, so you can stitch really fast.
Yeah, I do like variegated or, you know, one. That's why I like long dogs, because you don't have to do all those color switches.
And it is in a bag that I got on Etsy by Kathy's Posies. And I really, really like this bag. I don't remember where I heard about her, but it's well made. And right now it currently has a lot of dog hair on it. All my projects have dog hair. You will learn. I have to de-dog hair everything. Right, do you want to go next?
Yeah. So last time I was working, well, let me start over. I was supposed to start working on Snow Queen for WhipGo. And I decided after our last video that I did not like the fabric. So I got new fabric and I haven't started her.
Okay.
So I'm just moving her around on the Whip Go board a little bit. So I continued with White Christmas by Nora Corbett. It's a Mirabilia pattern. So she's really pretty in person. This picture does not do her justice. So
I find that to be the case with a lot of hers.
yes. So I did not take it out of the Q-Snap, but you can kind of get the gist of where I'm at. I was right there at the line on Sunday, and then I moved down, so everything below the even part is what I've done this week. So, but those colors are just gorgeous. I love the reds and pinks and the purples, and it's going to be beautiful when she's done. So,
and you're stitching it so fast.
yes, she is a pretty fast stitch, actually. So I'm having fun with her.
And my next one is the 2026 Moon Phases Yearly Temp. I'm a little behind on my daily stitching, but I have wrote down all the temperatures so I can catch back up. As you can see by all the different colors, our weather here is crazy. And it's supposed to get even crazier this week. I am learning how to stitch with silk. The threads are from Fangirl Fibers Gilmore Girls Advent. And it has been a learning experience for me. And the fabric is Barefoot Fabric of the Month Overcast 28 count Lugana. It also has a needle minder that I got in the Advent calendar, and it says, "I just got hit by a deer," which if you're a Gilmore Girls fan, you will know that reference. And it is in the bag that came with the project as well.
That's looking really good, though. How many are you behind, though?
Wow, a lot more than I thought. 9.
Oh.
So, but they're real quick. And the last 3 days have had the same high temperature, so I won't even have to change the thread.
Oh, that's good.
So, hopefully we get some variation that isn't quite so crazy. And, you know, one day it'll be 70, the next day it's 40. So,
yes.
But that's what it is in the Carolinas.
Yes. This week has been crazy. All right. My next one is Study in Garden Fairies by the Artsy Housewives. And again, I like big projects. So this is my lunchtime project. So this is what it looks like right now. This weekend, I finished filling in this side of the butterfly. And then today at lunch, I started outlining this side of the butterfly. So I love this project too, but it is huge.
That's going to look great on the wall.
Yeah. So the colors just pop on this fabric, which is a mystery fabric that I got at last year's Stitch and Thrift in Lexington. So I like mystery fabrics, but the yellow in the fabric, it just, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it just really shine. It makes this yellow flower just stand out. So.
Mm-hmm. And Merlin is joining us. Get him off the table. Mm-hmm. You want to say hi? Say hi.
No, thank you.
All right. And so the last one that I worked on, and this one was actually in my Whip Go, is Disagree by Rebel Stitcher. And I think I've done about half of my, maybe a little bit more than half of what I wanted to do for Whip Go, which was 6 days to work on each project. And here is where I am. And I have done this down here. I am not using the call for colors. I am picking random stuff that has been used in other projects. And I am enjoying the way it is turning out. It is on 16 count Ada Butterscotch by Oak Crown Studios. And then it is in a bag that I won at Barefoot Needle Arts raffle last February when I went. And I unfortunately don't know the maker. I don't know if it was Barefoot or if somebody donated it. But the whole basket was farm related. And it had 12 different chicken patterns. I don't know that I'll ever knit, or not knit, stitch 12 chicken patterns, but they are very cute. So I might do 1 or 2.
Yeah, but look at there's pigs and chickens.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, and it came with a mug that had a sheep on it, which is why I put a lot of tickets in there. So, and then it had this chicken needle minder and a bunch of other cute little stuff. It was fun. I don't normally win raffles, so that was nice. I seem to have better luck at cross stitch raffles than I have at any other raffles that I've ever participated in.
All right. Well, I'll make sure to give you my tickets to put in for the raffles.
Okay. And that is all that I have worked on. I did not put any more work into my Chatelaine water garden for Whipco.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So did you work on any other ones?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So next up, we're going to talk about our adventures. We've had 2 since the last time we recorded.
We did our Craft and Sip. We have a group here in the South Carolina area that gets together once a month, and we go to different breweries and try and support local. So we got together with some of our friends and did that, and that was fun. Mm-hmm. We went slow play in Rock Hill.
Yes, it's always nice because people are always so interested in what we're working on. Mm-hmm. So, and we've met a couple people and invited people too. So we are hoping to grow the craft.
Yes,
and we call it Craft and Sip, so you can do any craft you want, including just coming and hanging out. That's a craft as well.
Absolutely. We have one friend that is very good at that.
Yes. We're talking about you, Jamie. All right. And then the next one we went on was the Stitch and Thrift put on by Rose Stansel, and I hope I said her last name correctly, in Lexington, which is a Friday night and Saturday retreat that she just does for fun. She doesn't do it to make any money. We are asked to bring feminine products for donations, and then we just hang out. This year she added a food truck. It was called Taco Butts.
That was really good.
It was excellent. Highly recommend if you see the food truck Taco Butts around to try them out. I looked them up on the internet. I'm pretty sure they were not from the Columbia area, so I think they came. Maybe they have multiple. I don't know, but they were really, really good.
Yes, it was very good.
So
I ate my leftovers on Sunday.
My son ate my leftovers, but that didn't surprise me. I told him he could have them. And while we were there, we had we sit with the same group of ladies at most of the retreats that we go to. This was an impromptu one for me because I didn't think I was going to be able to go. So I didn't have anything spectacular for table gifts to give out. So I just give out floss drops for our new floss tube. But I was going to show a couple of the things that the other ladies give us. This one is from Anna, and it is amazing. It's a Cracker Barrel bag with their game that they're famous for. And I've already gotten lots and lots of use out of this, Anna. So thank you very much.
Yes. I love my bag. Mm-hmm. I got one too.
All right. And then the other thing was Peggy gave us these little tins. And in them, which I think I might have already, no, I took it out. Okay, so add stuff to it. Oh, but there's where those scissors went. Were a cute pair of pink rose goldish scissors. A counter that's a snowman.
He's super cute. Yes, I got that one too.
And he has come in handy already.
Yes.
A needle threader. A snag nabbit, which I had a lot of fun explaining to Peyton what this was for.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she thought it was funny. And then a seam ripper. Is that what they call them in cross stitch? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for our gift, Peggy. We loved it.
And it's funny because I actually gave Peggy a box similar to that from our weekend retreat that she couldn't go on. And it didn't have the same things in there, though.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I know. Susan was excited when she opened it up and saw the Hershey Kisses in there.
Oh, those were good.
Yeah, they are. All right, next we're going to move on to haul.
Yes. Oh, but wait.
Oh, yes. Forgot
While
about
we
these.
were at our Stitch and Thrift retreat, we made pin cushions. So you had to bring your own little
vessel?
cup. Yes, vessel. And they taught us how to make the pin cushion for it. So that was a lot of fun. So I found this at an estate sale or antique store or something for a couple bucks and picked out a fabric to go with it. And then we stuffed it. And that was a lot of fun.
And Jen found mine at an estate sale for me as well.
Yep.
And Karen did an excellent job teaching the class. And she had lots of examples that left me very inspired to make lots of pin cushions.
Yes, we're already talking about what we can use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think that was all from the retreat.
Yes.
Besides for the haul, which we're getting to.
The haul.
So I'll start with pre-retreat haul.
Okay.
So I did not get a Tiger Lily advent calendar, but my friend Anne did, and I was very jealous of the pink box that was the 12th day. Well, Tiger Lily had extra, so I was able to order just the box. So of course I had to because it's pink and I love it. The inside, I've already stuffed it full of stuff, but the inside, the material is linen. It's got lots of little pockets and doodads, and then it came with 2 small bags that are also linen that can snap together so you don't lose them, or you can take them apart. And pink little handles.
That's just attention to detail.
Yes. And last time I looked, now it's been a couple days. Last time I looked, she still had some on her website.
Oh, okay.
So if you're interested, you can go try.
Anna, that looks like you.
Yep.
Nice hot pink Barbie.
Mm-hmm. The other thing I bought before the retreat was the Scissor Fob Frenzy fabric bundle from Primrose Cottage. There's the fabric. They're going to come out with a scissor fob for each month this year, and this is the fabric for the first 3 months. And then in that scissor fob pattern, you make a little pillow for scissors, and then at the top it's got a little wooden bobbin spool for decoration, so I bought those as well. And I got the pattern as well. I just got it digitally though, so I'll put a picture of it up on the screen for you to see. I think it's going to be my small for barefoot.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The only thing I was thinking is I should have bought 2 sets of these so that I could make one for the exchange and one to keep. I mean, there's 12 in here, but there's 12 months of them.
I think you can buy them at Hobby Lobby.
Okay. I have to go there in the next couple days, so I'll check it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I did have pre-retreat haul, I guess. The fabric for Snow Queen. So, sorry, I should have taken it out of the bag before. Oh, that's loud. But it's another pretty blue, but it's
I really like that.
Yeah. I got it from 123 Stitch. It is Mercedes. I think it was Picture This Plus.
Yeah, Picture This Plus.
Oh, yeah. So, but it's really pretty.
It looks like the sky. I really like that.
Yeah, and again, the Snow Queen. That'll go on there. So, but yeah, that was my pre-adventure haul.
All right, you ready for the adventure haul?
Yes.
So that one is not. That one's after. All right, so I was a little bit more restrained than Jen. But that's because I wasn't as restrained out before and after the retreat. So the first bag I found, actually Jen found it and showed it to me, is Handmade by Dianna. And she attends our retreats down here, and she makes these gorgeous project keepers. And it's peacock and purple and blues and all the colors that I love. And then the inside's really neat because it's got one side that's got the zipper pocket with the clear and then the regular pocket. And then this side has 2 separate pockets. And this one is the felty material, so you can use it for like a thread keep. But it's also got pockets up here for you to keep stuff in. So I love it and can't wait to put a project in it.
And the one I got from Handmade by Dianne is this beautiful. Reminds me of Art Deco. And again, it has the same clear pouch over here with the thread bed and then the extra pocket. So, and I like the fact that it has a handle on it, so I can just grab it and go.
All right, and then the next ones that we got are Hand to Heart by Gail. She is such a lovely lady. Her and the other lady, are we sure? They might be mom and daughter, but we're not 100% sure.
Jolie, I think it is.
Jolene, I think was her name.
Yes.
They were at the Bootacular Stitch retreat. I think that was the name of it, put on by Stitchin Kitten. And we got quite a few bags from them the first time we saw them. And this time we did again. Here is the first one that I got. And it's really pretty. I don't know if you can tell, but the rose gold in the flowers is like a metallic. It's gorgeous. And she told me it was a one of a kind, that she didn't even realize she had the fabric. And then inside is this pretty white with little flowers that's also that rose gold color. And then she puts cute little charms on them. And one thing I didn't know, but she pointed out to me, is even if you buy the same bag, they might have different charms.
Oh.
So she had me look through the other one I got because it was a multiple for the charm that I wanted. So this one has a cute little heart.
And I like on their bags, I noticed this earlier today when I was looking at mine. This bag that I got, it has a zipper pull on each side.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. So
that one is super cute.
Yes, this is super cute. I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet, but it's going to be a travel project.
I was gonna say,
whatever
it needs to be a travel project.
Yes. And on the inside, it's got this pretty stripe. So.
And then the second one I bought by her is this denim with floral on it. And she said this was the first time she'd worked with denim. She did an excellent job, and I really like it. And it has, this is the one that you could get different little, what are these called? Charms?
Yeah, zipper pulls.
Zipper pulls. And this one has a horseshoe on it. And then the inside, I've already kitted up a project that's in here. So is the same fabric that's on the top.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I like how she coordinated it. They do a really good job on coordinating.
It's very high quality as well.
So this is one of the other bags I got. I like these smaller bags with the vertical zipper. This one, the zipper pull on it is a little lock. That's cute. And then it has some pearls on the other side. But it's just really good quality. I have multiples. Like Alexa said, she was at the last retreat and I couldn't stay away from the table. So, and I love roses. This one has beautiful roses on it. And then the inside. And then this one actually came with a little thread bed snap. So I really thought that was a nice little touch that she had that inside for you.
I like the stitching on it too.
Yes. And the other ones we have, we'll show it next time. It's has bees on it, and the stitching is like bees buzzing, so it's really cool. So those are my bags from that vendor.
You can keep going because I'm done with what I got there.
Oh, okay. Well, then Sterno Stitches decided to bring some bags on Saturday, and I found this one. And I got 2 of them because I got one for my daughter because we love cats. And I saw both of our cats on there, so I had to get her one. It has pretty blue lining. And the bottom on this one, it's like, so it will stand up. That's very handy. And then, of course, it has a handle so you can take it with you for an easy grab. And then the last bag I got was just at a table. One of the ladies was selling it, and she was in a Bag of the Month club. And I don't see any names on it, but it's really thick, so I like that, so that my projects aren't going to crumple when they're in there. But it came with 2 bags. It came with a small one for the notions and then this big one. And I just really like that. And again, I like the flowers on it. And it's just white inside. But I like big bags because I use Q-snaps and I don't want to have to take everything off the Q-snap. So, but yeah. So those were my bags.
What else did you get there?
Oh, what else did I get? Oh, goodness.
And I actually thought of one other thing I got, but it was free, and you found it for me. But yes, I will show it.
So I got this one thing of 28 count Lugana off of one of the tables. Don't know who the maker is because there was no name, but I'm sure it was just somebody that was in a club and decided they didn't want to stitch on it, but I thought it'd be pretty for Mirabilia because that's, what I like to do. And then our friend Jenny was selling some fabric from a club she was in. And this one is Grace Notes Gingerbread Latte. And it's a linen. It's a 30 count. But it's really pretty. And I might use this for one of our upcoming projects that we're getting ready to talk about.
Oh, okay, cool. Right, and then Jen found this on the freebie pattern for me, freebie table of patterns, and it is Valeria's lantern. I think that's Valeria, and I just love it. And it's another bookmark, so it'll be fun. And I like the way they finished that with the little tassel at the bottom.
I wonder if there's finishing directions in there. Maybe you can use those directions for your other one.
Nope. It just says finished with a tassel.
Okay.
That's what YouTube's for. I will learn how to do it on YouTube.
I did get one thing off the freebie table. It is Emma's Garden. It's a lavender and lace. So I thought that was very pretty. I don't know that I would do all of it. Sorry, did I say?
You said Emma's Garden.
Okay. But since my daughter's name is Emma, she's not that little anymore though. So. But I just thought that was really pretty. It was very sweet, so that was my freebie.
So then, do we want to do stitching plans now? I know why.
Yeah.
Okay. So our stitching plans that we're going to do together is the first one. The Winter Olympics start in a couple weeks. They actually start while we're going to be at the Barefoot Needle Art. And we are going to try and participate in the Naptime Stitchers Winter Olympics. She's on Instagram as at the Naptime Stitcher. And she has a different prompt for every day for you to work on during the Winter Olympics. And I looked through them, and I think I have something for all but one. And I'm just going to come up with a different category for that.
Which one?
Patriotic for any country.
Oh. Just do some red, white, and blue.
I'll figure out something.
Yeah. Or something blue. Are you doing the project that Barefoot is putting out?
Yes.
Maybe there'll be blue in there. You can just start that.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Well, that was what I was thinking for the opening ceremony was something new. Because I haven't started anything in 2026. So.
But it should be fun. Let us know if you're going to participate in it. Again, she's on Instagram as at the Naptime Stitcher.
Yep.
Then the second thing we're going to work on is for StitchCon. Oh, and you have a picture.
I did. I printed it off.
We're going to do the StitchCon Stitch Along that they have picked out in the Facebook group. And it's called Stitcher's Retreat by, I didn't write down who it was by.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, here I did. Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. And it is really cute. And the saying on it is really cute. It says, where friendships are formed with needle and thread. And so I really like that. And it also seems very doable to get done by June.
Yes.
It was funny when I was going through my patterns to see which ones I wanted to bring down for the table. I have a bunch of Pansy Patch Quilts patterns of houses. It's like a series. So
it'll be interesting to...
I picked out this. It is 32 count lamb's wool Witchy linen. And this is in my stash that I inherited from my mom's good friend Anne that passed away. She had some others that I kind of liked the feel of it better. But although she might have been older, she really liked small fabric. The first one I picked up was 50 count. I promptly put, I'm not ready for that yet. However, I did get new glasses so I can see a little bit better. But this one is, I can see it. So we're going to start with this one.
Are you doing the DMC?
I did. I was trying really hard to not have to buy anything. And so I have a mixture. I ended up having all but, I forgot to grab a hoop thing. All but one color in my stash. And so it's a mixture between the Fancy Floss and the DMC.
Oh, okay.
So I will, when I go to Hobby Lobby to look for other stuff, I will pick up that one that I didn't have. Or I will actually not be lazy and look up what the color was and find something similar that I have in my stash.
Well, I have all the colors for DMC, except for one that Michael's didn't have yesterday. So we can maybe compare and see what color it is.
So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
So I did kit them. I love putting floss on floss drops. It's kind of like when I knit, I love to wind my yarn by hand. People think I'm crazy, but I just find it very relaxing.
Well, as I was trying to put mine on the floss drops last night, the cats decided they wanted to play with the floss. Mm-hmm. So I had to be creative and hold their cat toy so they could play with the cat toy while I was doing this.
I was watching a Flosstube yesterday, Sully Stitchers.
Oh, yeah.
Does that sound right?
Uh-huh.
I don't think I wrote it down. And she was joking how she hates doing this and she thinks somebody should do this for a business.
I could totally do it for
business.
And
I would 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is I think this is what I will do that on.
That'll look excellent.
Oh. I think it's got just enough pink in there. I know the picture looks yellow, but I never go with whatever they suggest. So
and they have it broken out to finish in 18 weeks. Is that right?
I think it's 14. There's 14 parts.
Okay, but some of them are allowed. See, some of them are allowed 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, so you can see
where it's 18 weeks.
Broken all up.
Mm-hmm. And they're not big parts at all, so I think that we should be able to do it.
Yeah, it's just going to be that house that's...
Yeah. And they have... That's where I think most of they have given you the 2 weeks for.
Yeah.
All right. And so I have one more haul I forgot to show. I can't believe I forgot to show this. So I also joined Tiger Lily's Project Keeper Club, the Keeper Club of the Quarter. And I just got this in the mail yesterday, so if you are part of that club and haven't received yours, you might want to look away. This is the first one I've gotten from her. I've seen other people have their keepers, and I am in love. It is very pink, which is on par for Tiger Lily, and it's roses and beautiful. It has Velcro and then 2 sides, so there's 4 pockets, 2 are zippered, and then 2 behind here. And then with her Keeper Club, you get some goodies with it. And then you get a little card that tells you what the goodies are from, because she likes to support local small business and crafters. So there's a keychain. Well, it could be a keychain or it could be a scissor, a pull for your bag. And it says, enjoy each stitch on both sides.
That's cute.
There is, in theme with it, rose geranium soap.
And it
smells amazing.
Good.
However, Abby told me it smelled like old lady. But I am an old lady now, I guess, so I really enjoyed that. Mm-hmm. And then, this is interesting. I really wanted to try it last night, but I didn't, so we would have it for today. It is Mayana chocolate and strawberry rose. It's a strawberry marshmallow, salted caramel, dark chocolate with crystallized roses on it.
Ooh.
And I did not eat it yet, so be proud of me.
Good.
And I looked and I can eat it. So yay. And then some of the stuff came in this cute little pink bag, which is exciting because I can use it for other stuff.
Right. That is cute.
So I'm very excited and glad that I joined that.
And I did forget one thing. I am so sorry that I forgot this. I got this at the Stitchin Thrift Retreat as well. These are scissor fobs.
And they're gorgeous.
Yes. And this one has a little mermaid on it. This one has a starfish.
It'll be perfect for the beach retreat.
Yes. So I got 2. So I figured you could pick one. I could have one.
Oh.
So you can pick whichever one you want.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And I got those from
Jen.
Yep, Jen from Shiny Little Bits. And she is on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, and she does custom.
Oh, cool. That's good to know.
So if you want special beads, she'll do it. And then she has tons of charms. And she was super sweet. So we were both blockheads. So we stood and talked about New Kids on the Block for a little bit.
And I heard that she was a Supernatural fan, which me and my daughter are huge Supernatural fans. So we might have to talk about that. I will also link all this stuff down at the bottom in the description so you don't have to remember all of what we're saying. Yeah, so I think that's all our haul.
Yep.
For real. So it was much more than normal, but it's because we attended a retreat. We're going to say that.
I'll try and do better next time.
it's 2 different hobbies: the shopping and then the doing.
Yes,
so we're doing good.
That's true.
All right. So next, did you read anything?
Well, I just finished today the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
I've heard really good things about that.
It was so good.
Who's the author of that one?
It is Taylor Jenkins Reid.
I think she's the one who did Atmosphere.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe. I could be wrong.
It just popped up in my Libby, and I was like, ooh, that sounds good.
If it is, that was my favorite book of 2025.
Okay, well, I'll have to look it up. Mm-hmm. So it was really good. I did cry at the end, but it was only just
I did cry a little bit in
trickle.
Atmosphere, too. But I don't like things that make me cry. I reached a point in my life where I determined it just wasn't worth it anymore. So I tend to shy away from them.
Yeah.
But occasionally I'll make an exception, like I like Nicholas Sparks. I have read about half of The Immortalist by Chloe Benjamin. I had absolutely no idea what this book was about. I'm sure I did when I bought the book, but that was years ago. It's okay. Like, I enjoy it, but there were parts that made me cry, and so I've only gotten halfway through it, and I had to take a break. It is set in it starts with this family in the 50s or 60s, and then it talks a little bit about their childhood, and then it's when they're growing up, like young adult to adulthood. So it's 70s and I am at the early to mid 80s in the book.
Okay.
So that part is pretty interesting. Like I said, I had absolutely no idea what it was about, so maybe I'll finish it. We'll see. Life's too short to read stuff that you don't want to read, but I'm not saying you shouldn't read it. It's just I'm worried it's going to make me cry. And again, I said I don't like to read things that make me cry. So just because I don't finish the book doesn't mean it's not an excellent book. That's like The Woman by Kristen Hannon.
Okay.
I couldn't finish it.
Oh.
It was hands down the best half a book I probably ever read. But I was hysterically crying every time I tried to. And I was listening to that one, which made it even worse.
Well, maybe one day you can finish it.
I don't know. It was
lots of Prozac and finish it.
I still have my Freedom McFadden for the month, but those I can usually do in about a day and a half.
Oh, wow.
So, and I have never cried in one of her books. So,
yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to read next. So, I need to go on Libby and see what the good old library has. So,
I checked out one today. I can't remember it for the life of me, that Jessie Marie Does Stuff talked about on her podcast that she really liked.
Okay.
So I'll have to give you that one because it sounded like something we would both like.
I'm waiting on a couple. I'm on the list for a couple that I'm really excited about, but they're several months out because they're brand new books. So.
Oh yeah, this one was not brand new, so it was available.
Yeah, nice.
For TV, I have watched quite a bit of TV this week. Not quite sure why, but I have His and Hers on Netflix, which is a new release. I really enjoyed it. Didn't cry, so that's a plus.
Okay.
I did not see the ending coming.
Nope.
And that's usually pretty hard for me.
Okay.
It's based on a book that I now actually want to read the book because of the show. Normally, once I've watched it, I'm okay with not reading it, but I'm very curious to follow up with it because I highly recommend it. It's a short series. It's like 4 or 5 episodes maybe. I can't remember the name of the actor, but he is the Punisher in the Marvel series, and he was on The Walking Dead.
Okay.
You would know him if you
I'm
saw
sure.
him. So it is something that potentially, your significant other might also enjoy watching.
Okay.
So it's not like a love story per se.
Okay.
So anything you've been watching?
So I started season 2 of The Pit on HBO.
See, I haven't even started season 1 because I'm afraid I'm going to cry.
No.
I had to start. Jamie said I would.
Really? No.
I had to start watching Grey's Anatomy because that was like my favorite show in college.
Yeah, it's really good though. Oh, and then me and my husband have been watching Fallout on Amazon.
Todd and I watched the first season. I'm not sure if I finished it. I think he went ahead, and so I.
That sounds like a common
thing.
Because I think my husband's ahead as well, but he backs up and watches. So
Todd would too, but we just moved on to other stuff, so we'll have to go back because I do remember enjoying it.
Yeah.
I also watched Runaway on Netflix. I really liked that one. It's about she's not a child because she's in college, who runs away. It's set in England, and it's about them trying to find the daughter and all the twists and turns there, and there's murder involved and all kinds of stuff. And I did figure out the ending before it got there, but it wasn't like super obvious and super close to it.
I watched that last week as well, and I was a little surprised at the ending. But it was good.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it, and the accents. I mean,
yes,
just makes shows worth it.
Yeah. And then I watched The Beast Games season 2.
I don't know that I've heard of that.
Oh, it's Mr. Beast. He's got a city and he's giving away $5 million, and it's good.
I'll check
It's
it out.
Survivor meets.
So like Amazing Race?
Yeah, kind of. So, but it's pretty good. I'm on episode 3. So
okay,
yeah.
Right, and next we'll talk about Flosstubes that we have watched and enjoyed. Our really good friend Anne is doing so good. She did her second one of the year. Her Flosstube is Anne Craft All the Things. And as it says, she crafts all the things. Yes. And she had 2 spectacular finishes this time. Like, wow, finishes.
Yes.
So, then do you have one?
So I watched the Sunshine Stitchers.
Oh, they're fun.
I love watching them. And then Mischievous Stitches. So that's Lori. We were at the Stitchin thrift with her as well. So, and she'll be at Barefoot too. So,
I also watched Susan's Criminally Creative.
Yep.
She amazes me with all her stats. It's like same with Jessie Marie does stuff. The stats are amazing. I should be able to do all that because I am an accountant, but I just haven't gotten there yet. I do find it interesting when I do have one set up in a program like Markup. And I can follow along, but most of the time I'm pretty lazy and just want to stitch. Yeah. So I caught up on Tatched Stitcher. Hers are nice, and a lot of times they're quite short, which is good. So if you just have like a quick little break to watch one. The TheCarolinaStitchers, I love them. They're probably the very first Flosstube I watched. They were at the Boo-tastic Stitching Kitten Retreat. They are, as their name says, from the Carolinas, so that's also exciting. And they're just always so happy and fun to watch. Unfinished Stitches. Have you watched that one? It's a mom and daughter pair.
I don't think I have.
They're cute. They're fun to watch. They're very fast stitchers, I think, because they always have a lot of progress.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'll have to check them out. What kind of projects do they do?
All kinds, like all over the place. And then she makes a lot of her own, the daughter makes a lot of her own bags, and they usually have on matching t-shirts that she makes.
Oh, wow.
They do a lot, they live in Colorado, and they do a lot of hiking, and so sometimes they'll show some videos from the hiking, which I find interesting. I love nature. They've been winter and Christmas stuff. I just started watching them probably about a month ago, so that's primarily what I've seen. It's winter and Christmas stitching.
I'll have to check them out.
Just Keep Stitching.
Oh yes,
I watched them. Their new one, I think it came out yesterday, the day before. They're a hoot. They're so fun to watch. And then of course Tiger Lily. She has a new one today that I haven't watched yet, but I think it's primarily knitting from the picture. But since I'm also a knitter, I enjoy that.
No, those are the only ones I've watched. I haven't been watching a whole lot of Flosstube this week. So.
I, in my defense, most of them I watch on double speed, so it doesn't take me that long. Tiger Lily, I have to watch regular. She talks really fast. So she talks in double speed. The rest of them I can watch in double speed, so I can get through them quite quickly. All right, so what we have left is our future adventures. So let us know if you're going to be at any of these retreats, because we would love to meet you. The first one, like we've mentioned, is going to be Barefoot Needle Art Retreat in Myrtle Beach. They have a store in Surfside, which they just moved to their new store.
Yes,
it's in
I
the
can't wait to
same
see their
little
new
strip
store.
mall. So we get to see that when we go down there.
Yes.
And then after that,
We have the Blue Flower class in April, and that's back at Barefoot. So that should be fun. And I really love Blue Flower's design, so I can't wait to do her class. So
you finished the Scorny, right?
I did.
You'll have to show that off one time.
Okay,
That's
I'll show
gorgeous.
it off next time.
I got all the stuff, but I haven't even started it yet. Then we're doing Stitching in the Mountains, which is also a barefoot needle art retreat. We're heavy on the barefoot for the first half of the year. It's in Dillard, Georgia, which I've never been there, so I'm excited. And it's just a long weekend. And it's going to be super fun. We have to look for some other stuff to do in the area.
Lori said on her video the other day there's a cross stitch store down there.
I think I saw somebody post about that in the group. So.
Yes. So we might be venturing to another store.
And then next we're going to
we have StitchCon Weekend A in June, and that's in Ohio, so that'll be fun. We're going with our friend Sarah, and we'll be there for the weekend.
And I looked, the Savannah Bananas are the next weekend.
Aww.
I think they're actually here.
Of course,
we're not on our weekend. But they look like they were coming to Charlotte a couple times.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't go so far into figuring out how to get tickets.
Yeah.
Because I heard it's not just as easy as buy a ticket to go see them.
It's a lottery.
So, but I might try and put in for that. I think that'd be fun. I've heard they're fun. So.
Well, you know what else is in Ohio?
The Football Hall of Fame? Music Hall of Fame?
The house from A Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah.
We could go do the tour.
Yeah, that would be fun. I also, my best friend lives in Ohio, so I drive up there a couple times a year to see her. And every time I say I'm going to stop, I don't know if we're going to go the same way. I'm not good with geography, but I pass the Mothman Museum every single time.
Ooh, okay.
And then drive over the bridge that's in the movie. And I love that movie. So that would be a fun little side trip. And it looks like it would take about 30 minutes.
I'm guessing I'm driving, so we could probably stop.
Then we're doing Stitch Ridge Weekend A as well. And that is hosted by Sarah and Nathan, from Millennial Fabrics. And it's their first big retreat that they're going to do. And I'm very excited to attend that.
Yeah.
And we have a whole host of people that we're staying with.
Yes. So that'll be fun.
It's going to be a crowded room.
Yep. And then we don't have anything else till December as of right now, but we'll fill something else in there somewhere. We'll do our Stitching Friends Christmas back in Lake Lure this year, so and that's a great time. So
yeah, that was so much fun. That was
stayed in our pajamas all day and stitched for 2 days, and it was great.
Yep. So. And I heard they're working on filling the lake even more, so maybe next year it'll be a little bit higher. They're doing something with fixing the dams, and that's why it's only getting filled slowly.
Oh, okay. Well, it didn't matter.
Yeah, but
we weren't going out there to swim anyway.
No, not to swim, but to look at.
Yeah.
So that's everything.
Yep.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Share. We hope to continue, and we look forward to meeting as many of y'all as we can.
Yes. Stop by and see us if you're at the retreats with us. We'll see you next time.
Have fun stitching.